Okay, so hello everyone. My name is Kunal and I'm your mathematics tutor. And today is our last lecture on application of integrals, which is lecture number 6. So let's try to finish the chapter with some more property and some special cases. Okay. So अभी तक हमने जितने भी चीजें कवर करी हैं, तो लेट मी रिकैप द थिंग्स. ओके, सो हमने क्या पहला कर रखा था? Estimation of definite integral, then determination of function, and then differentiating and integrating series, and then we are doing actually area, right? So कल की लेक्चर में मैंने एक चीज बताई थी कि एक क्लास में प्रॉपर्टी बताया था. आई होप यू ऑल रिमेम्बर दोस प्रॉपर्टी. So the property is something like if we are let me write it here. If we are taking the area bounded between by two parabola, which is something like x square is equal to 4ax and x square is equal to 4by whatever. So the area bounded by these two parabola will be uh, product of latus rectum by 3. And I hope you'll all remember this, which is actually is equal to 4a into 4b by 3, right? तो हमने ये कल प्रूव करा था. पहले इस पे हम एक प्रॉब्लम देख रहे होते हैं एंड देन वी आर मूविंग टू द सम मोर प्रॉपर्टी, राइट? सो our problem is something look like first one is easy problem. So let me take it here for the level 0. So problem is find the area. No, you have area actually given. So let me write it. Area bounded by y is equal to ax square and x is equal to ay square is 1. You have to find the value of a. So my suggestion is to pause the video and try to solve it by own. अगर नहीं हो रहा है then फिर try करना है ना, and then watch the solution. So let me solve it here. So what I'm gonna do here is let me write it here. So we all know that the area bounded by y square is equal to 4ax and x square is equal to 4by is 4a into 4b by 3, right? We all know that. So try to compare these with these equation with these. So let me do it here. So what we will get? Look at here. So there will be x square is equal to y by a. Okay, so here we'll get 4b is equal to 1 by a, right? If we compare this to this, compare. So what we will get? 4b is equal to 1 by a. Now, the next thing is y square is equal to x by a. Now compare this to this. So what we will get? So when we will compare it, so we will get 4a is equal to 1 by a. So now our area given is 1. So our area will be 1 by a into 1 by a by 3, which is actually is equal to 3a square is equal to 1, right? So our a is equal to 1 by root 3. I hope you'll all understand is what I'm trying to say. So let me clear it once. देखो यहाँ पे मेरे पास ऐसा है, यहाँ पे मैं दिखाता हूँ. देखो यहाँ पे मुझे पता है कि y स्क्वायर इज इक्वल टू 4ax होनी चाहिए and x square is equal to 4by होनी चाहिए something. But our equation given is y square is equal to x by a, right? So the coefficient of x, यहाँ पे अगर फॉर्मूला में देखो तो क्या है? प्रोडक्ट ऑफ लैटिस रेक्टम इज नथिंग बट द कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ x and कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ y. So the coefficient of x is 1 by a. So we just take the value 1 by a. This is our area is equal to and for there x square is equal to what is given here? X square is equal to y by 1 by a into y. So this term is equal to this. Basically the coefficient of y. So when we solve it, we will get a is equal to 1 by root 3, right? I hope these things were clear to you. Okay, so now let's move on to the another problem. So actually these are easy, so you have nothing to worry about. Just you have to take the यहाँ पे मैं एक और term से लिख दूँ. The product of lattice rectangle या फिर coefficient of x into coefficient of y by 3. You can do that. ठीक है, but carefully applied करना. So this is the thing that we are doing. Now let's move on to the next problem, which is something look like on the same case, which is on level 1. And after that, we will see the our today's last property and try to and learn how to implement it. Okay, so let me write it here. There is two curve given. Actually, parabola. The first parabola given is y square minus 2y plus 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. Okay, this is our parabola 1 and this is our parabola 2. And its equation given is x square plus 2x minus y plus 2 is equal to 0. So these are our parabolic equation, which is actually given. Okay. So now what you have to do, we have to convert these equation into something like y square is equal to 4ax. And this equation is equal to x because there is a quadratic in x now. So we have to convert x square into something 4by. And this will be anything. Okay. So let's try to convert it. And what you have to find, you have to find area between curve P1 and P2. Okay. So you have to find the area between the curve P1 and P2. So what you have to do, first you have to convert these equations into y square equal to 4x and anything. And then you have to just multiply the coefficient of x and coefficient of y and divide it by 3. So this is our area. हमने कल ही prove करा इस चीज को, which will look like that. Product of lattice rectum by 3. है ना? So now let's move on to the next part. So let's try to convert it. So our P1 is actually y square minus 2y. Okay, so what I have to do, let me write it here plus minus 1. So we can convert this into any form. And if I do plus 1, so I have to do minus 1 also. So it will turn out to be 0. And 4x plus 5 is equal to 0. So what we will get here, we will get this term as y minus 1 whole square. And this term as we can write as like 4x plus 4. 5 minus 1 is equal to 0. So what we will get here? We'll get y minus 1 square is equal to minus 4 into x plus 1. So take it as equation number 1. And this equation is of the form like y square is equal to 4ax, right? Something. Because there is some y square, there is 4x. I hope this will be clear to you. Now let's move on to the second parabolic equation. So our second parabola equation will be look like x square plus 2x minus y plus 2. This term is equal to 0. Okay, so now what you have to do, we have to create the perfect square in this. So what I have to do, just add and subtract by 2. So x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 1 minus 1 y plus 2 is equal to 0. So this term will make x plus 1 whole square. And this term will make like minus 1 and 2 minus 1 will be plus 1 is equal to 0. So what we will get? We will get x plus 1 whole square is equal to y minus 1, right? And there will be 1 into y minus 1. And this equation of the form like x square is equal to 4ay. Now what you have to do, we know that the area is nothing but product of lattice rectum. So our lattice rectum here is minus 4. But we have to take like plus 4 because the length is the lattice rectum क्या होती है? Lattice rectum होता है एक किसी भी पैराबोला के फोकस से पास होने वाली लाइन जो कि परपेंडिकुलर और प्रिंसिपल एक्सिस से है ना. तो ये एक लेंथ होती है which is equal to 4a. मतलब दुगना होता है, that is the length and length never be negative, so we have to take the positive. So 4 into 1 by 3. 4 comes out from there and 1 comes out from there. So it will be area will be 4 by 3 square unit. मतलब हमें सॉल्व भी नहीं करनी पड़ी। अदरवाइज हमें क्या करना होता, अगर अगर ये फॉर्म अपन नहीं पढ़े होते, लाइक प्रोडक्ट ऑफ लैटिस रेक्टम बाई थ्री, तो हमें क्या करना होता, हमें जो हम अभी तक एरिया में करते आ रहे हैं ना, कल 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 या उसके पहले वाले लेक्चर से, क्या अपन करते थे, अपन करते थे पहले कर्व ड्रॉ करते थे, ठीक है, एंड देन एरिया ऑफ रीजन फाइंड करते थे, है ना, एंड देन एरिया ऑफ रीजन फाइंड करने के बाद अपन क्या कर रहे होते थे, उसके बाद कोऑर्डिनेट निकालना, मतलब कोऑर्डिनेट निकालने हो तो वो निकाल रहे होते थे, लिमिट निकाल रहे होते थे, एंड देन ट्राई टू फाइंड द एरिया बाई अप्लाइंग इनटू फॉर्मूला इंटीग्रल ऑफ एफ एक्स डी एक्स या फिर इंटीग्रल ऑफ एफ वाई डी वाई वट एवर, है ना। बट ये एक शॉर्ट फॉर्म मिल गया हमें कि अगर कहीं भी दो पैराबोला रहा हो एंड वी हैव टू फाइंड इट्स एरिया between them, so it will be like product of latter septum by 3. But remember that the form is like y square is equal to 4x and second form is like x square is equal to 4by. Then we can apply, okay. मतलब पहले इक्वेशन में y में हो तो दूसरे में x में क्वाड्रेटिक होनी चाहिए, अगर या फिर अगर पहले इक्वेशन में x में क्वाड्रेटिक है तो दूसरे में y में होनी चाहिए. So this is the condition. So if you apply any kind of direct trick, so you have to be careful कि सारे कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर सारे कंडीशन सेटिस्फाई नहीं होंगे, सो वी कांट अप्लाई द डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला. ओके, सो वी हैव टू गो थ्रू द बेसिक्स. सो बेसिक्स भी आनी चाहिए एंड कुछ स्पेशल केसेस हो गई लाइक डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला, तो उसको आना चाहिए, बट उसके सारे कंडीशंस पता होना चाहिए, अदरवाइज मिस्टेक हो सकती है. सो नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नाउ now let's move on to the property. Okay, so this is also a standard case, so let me write here standard case as well. Standard case, today's lecture 1. Okay, so it is like find the area bounded between find the area bounded between y square is equal to 4ax and y is equal to mx. Okay, so you all know that the y is equal to mx is nothing but what it is. It is a straight line, right? This is actually a straight line, and you all know that this is parabola. So straight line. So you have to find the area between this and this. Okay, so what you have to do? Okay, so let's so ये एक स्टैंडर्ड केस है, तो अपन वही पुराने जो भी एरिया में स्टैंडर्ड स्टेप्स फॉलो करते थे वही फॉलो कर रहे होंगे, बट इसकी जो भी रिजल्ट आई ना उसे हम और भी सारी केसेस में डायरेक्टली यूज कर रहे होंगे. ओके, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट. सो लेट्स ट्राई टू प्रूव इट फर्स्ट हियर. तो पहले क्या करते हैं अपन, पहले अपन दिए हुए कर्व्स को ड्रॉ करते हैं. सो दिस इज आवर एक्स एक्सिस एंड दिस इज आवर वाई एक्सिस. अगर आप स्टेप भूल रहे हो तो ट्राई टू वॉच द प्रीवियस लेक्चर और उसके पहले लेक्चर, तो उसमें मैंने अच्छे से बता रखा है कि कौन कौन से स्टेप हमें फॉलो करनी होती है. सो लेट्स डू इट हियर. सो आई एम डूइंग हियर डायरेक्ट. ओके, सो y इज इक्वल टू 4x को ड्रॉ करनी है हमें. So it will be something look like that. This is our y square equal to 4ax curve. Okay, now what you have to do, you have to draw a line which is y is equal to mx plus c. So let me draw with another color so it will be clear to you. So this is our line, and let me tell you, this is actually intersect at O. So don't try to worry about. So this is our line y is equal to mx plus c. Now let me write it here. This is our curve and this is our straight line. Now the second thing what actually we do, so we try to find out the area of required region. ठीक है, तो हमें कौन सी रीजन की एरिया फाइंड करनी है, वो रीजन को ट्रेस करते थे अपन, है ना, ट्रेस, बेसिकली ट्रेसिंग द रीजन. So this is our actually required region because we have to calculate the area bounded between curve, which is parabola, and a straight line. So this is the required region. So actually this is our required region of calculating area. So now what you have to do, ये हो गया. Now actually we have to find the intersecting point to insert the limit in it. Okay, so let me try to solve equation of parabola and equation of straight line. Okay, so try to solve the equation of parabola and equation of straight line. So when we solve that, what we will get? Let me try to show you. It's something look like y square equal to 4ax, and our line is equal to y is equal to mx. So try to substitute here the value of y. So what we will get? We will get m square x square minus 4ax is equal to 0. So what we will get? We'll get m square x minus 4a. So one value we will get x is equal to 0, and the second value is x is equal to 4a by m square. So these are the two value, or we can also say that this is our lower limit and this is our upper limit. Now what we have to do? We have to write the formula for area. So the required area is, we are integrating it from 0 to 4a by m square, and our elementary element is dx, so it will be upper curve minus lower curve, which is actually equal to f of x minus so f of x will be here from, if we look at here, so we'll get 2 root under ax. Okay, so it will be something like 2 root under ax minus mx, and you have to integrate this. So let's integrate this. So what we will get? So आप तो integration पढ़ ही रखे हो. So let me direct rightly here, and its value will be nothing but 8a square by 3m. Try to solve it by whole, क्योंकि ये easy integration है ना. Like root x की integration क्या होती है? X power 1/2 की integration क्या होती है? 2/3 x power 3/2. So you can, जब आप इसमें substitute करोगे ना, तो its area will be square unit. ये इसकी value आ रही होगी. I hope this thing was clear to you. Now what I'm trying to say is, let's see its implementation, because it's an standard case, right? एक standard case है कि कोई भी एक line है y is equal to mx, and when we are solve and the एक parabola भी, so its value will be 8a square by 3m cube, where a is the lattice rectum by 4, obviously, है ना? And so it will be 8a square by and 3, where m is the slope of the line. So let us try to look an example on this. Okay, so let me take here example. So the example is something look like you have to find the area bounded between y is equal to 2x minus x square and y plus 3 is equal to 0. So you have to, now look at this. This is our parabola and this is our straight line. So and हमने अभी तक just ही पढ़ा है कि what we have to do, we have to just find the lattice rectum by 4, and which is the value of a. हमने अभी just पढ़ा ना एक straight line और एक parabola के बीच के area कैसे निकालते हैं, है ना? So let us use that. Okay, so let's look at here, and what is our area will be. It's also clear to you. So look at here. First of all, our slope is, what is our slope here? If you draw that y is equal to -3, its slope is 0. That means m is equal to 0. Now the situation is, if we put the m value here, which is actually 0, we will get the required area as infinite, because तो आपने लिमिट में पढ़ रखी होगी, like a by 0 is infinite, and here the straight line is actually its slope is 0, है ना? इसकी slope क्या है? इसकी slope क्या है? 0 है. So what I'm trying to say is कि इसकी slope 0 है, so its area will be, if we put the value 0 here, so it will be something like some constant by 0, some k constant by 0. So its value will be infinite. So what it means? The required area is infinite? No, it's wrong. है ना? यहाँ पे एक कंडीशन है, मैं ये बोला ना कि कोई भी डायरेक्ट्रिक अगर है, so there will be condition like m should not be equal to 0 and m also not equal to infinite. So these are the conditions, है ना, for applying this. So now what you have to do if our area will be something given. अब क्योंकि सॉल्व तो करने जा नहीं रहा, क्योंकि हमें फिर से इतनी बड़ी स्टेप्स फॉलो करनी होगी ना, यहाँ से फिगर ड्रॉ करना होगा, एरिया ऑफ रीजन निकालना होगा एंड ऑल करना होगा, है ना. तो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से इज कि वी आर डूइंग अनदर स्टैंडर्ड प्रॉपर्टी, अनदर स्टैंडर्ड केस जिससे ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो जाएगी. If m equal to 0 and m equal to infinite, so how to solve the area between any parabola and straight line? Okay, because ये केस में तो वैलिड ही नहीं हो रहा ना. मैं बस यही बताना चाह रहा आपको कि हमने यहाँ पे एक स्टैंडर्ड केस बनाया जिसमें अपन फाइंड कर रहे हैं एरिया ऑफ पैराबोला एंड एरिया ऑफ स्ट्रेट लाइन के बीच के एरिया, मतलब रीजन के बीच के एरिया, विच वी विल गेट 8a² by 3m³. बट अपन एक प्रॉब्लम भी लिए जिसमें एक स्लोप 0 आ रहा था. y+3 की स्लोप कितनी है लाइन की? 0 है. When we take the slope of the line, so what we will get actually, required area will be infinite. But it can't be possible ना कि एरिया इनफाइनाइट हो जाए. अब ये एरिया इनफाइनाइट तो नहीं है बिकॉज, और ये बाउंडेड भी है. सो देयर इज अ मिस्टेक एंड सो दैट्स व्हाई वी आर गोना यूज द स्टैंडर्ड केस टू. देखो सॉल्व करने का तो फिर से इतने सारे स्टेप फॉलो करने होंगे, बट हमें एक स्टैंडर्ड केस चाहिए होंगे, so we can solve this problem. So let's move on to the standard case 2. And actually it is important, so let me write it here. Standard case number 2. Okay, so let me write it here. So actually this is our x-axis, and let me draw in a straight way. I think a line tilted है, so let me write it in a straight. Okay, so let us draw here. This is our, I'm not good with drawing at all. That is fine. That is fine. So this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. So let me draw it first, then I'm trying to show you what I'm trying to say. So there is something parabola, which is actually look like this, or any curve. You can say that this is an. Okay. So now what I'm trying to say is ki, let us suppose this is x is equal to a. And wait, let me tell it here. Let us draw a line from here. This is actually x is equal to a. Okay, and similarly draw a perpendicular from here as well. Okay, and so we are actually nothing doing, where हम यहाँ से perpendicular जा रहे हैं और यहाँ से perpendicular draw कर रहे हैं, है ना. So this is our actually nothing but y square equal to 4ax. This is our nothing but y square equal to 4a. अपन इसी का एक्सटेंडेड वर्जन देख रहे हैं, लाइक y square equal to 4x and y equal to mx के बीच की एरिया. बट द केस इज दिस टाइम आवर स्लोप इज 0 एंड इनफाइनाइट, बिकॉज अगर नॉन जीरो है, नॉन इनफाइनाइट नहीं है, so it will be valid like 8a² by 3m³. But what if our slope is 0 and either slope is infinite? So our y square equal to 4ax. So when we put the x is equal to a, so our y will be 2a. This point is a comma 2a. So this coordinate is 0 comma 2a. Similarly, this coordinate is actually x is equal to a. So when we solve this, we get minus 2a as well. So this coordinate is a comma minus 2a. So when we, let me draw it here. So when we draw perpendicular from here as well. Okay, so this coordinate is actually nothing but 0 comma minus 2. I hope these things were clear to you, right? So now on, what I'm trying to say is, look at here. Look at here. First name them. Okay, first name them. So let me name them by some other color, which is look like this is F. This is B. Starting from there, right? This is A, B, C, D. You can write any name, and there will be something for which is C. There will be O, which is origin, and there will be T, and there will be E. Now, what you have to do is first try to calculate the area between this region. I mean, uh, x is equal to a line. Look at here. What is the area? This is this area. So what is the area between parabola y square equal to 4ax and x is equal to a line? Look at here. X is equal to a line has m infinite, right? उसकी slope कितनी है? Infinite है ना? If you look at here, the slope of the line x is equal to a is infinite, and we are trying to find the area between y square is equal to 2a, y square is equal to 4ax, and the straight line x is equal to a. है ना? इसके बीच के अपन area निकाल रहे हैं. So what its area will be? So its area will be nothing but required area is we have to take the limit from 0 to a only. है ना? And we have to just multiply it by 2 because ये curve ऊपर भी है नीचे भी. So let's me try to write it here. So 0 to a, and we are multiplying by 2, and our area will like 2 root ax and dx. So its value will be nothing but 8 by 3a square. All right. Anna. Now, there is some certain case. So let me write it in a box, which is actually important. So, and then I will prove you as well. So let me show you. This is actually important. So the value. First thing, अपन को figure से ही connect करनी है. So let me tell you, first thing, the area of the area of OABCO. Okay, OABCO. I mean this figure. Area of OABCO. I mean this region. OABCO. This region. Above the x-axis and below the parabola. So it will be equal to 2 by third of area of ABCD. Actually, ABCD. ABCD. Oh, sorry, let me erase it here. 2 by third of actually area of OABF. This rectangle, OABF. I will show you how it's coming. So let me try to show you. Now area of BOD. BOD. I mean this region. The outer region, okay, BOD. So the area of the region BOD will be nothing but 2 by third of area of rectangle EDBF. EDBF. And the last thing is area of OFCO is equal to, this is like OFCO, this region. Let me color it with red color. I think that could be fine. So this region. And let me write C by some dark color so it will be visible to you. Okay. So OPCO, OFCO, the area will be 1 by third of area of rectangle OABF. OABF, है ना? Okay, let me. There will be OABF. Okay, so I guess this thing. So this is actually the standard result. Okay, so now let me try to elaborate it. Like इसमें हम हो क्या रहा है देखो. The theory is कि जो भी कर्व बना हुआ है ना, if we draw the rectangle from its end, so the area of जो curve bounded होगा, which is equal to the 2/3 of the area of rectangle, and जो area of जो other than the मतलब basically outside the curve होगा, which is equal to 1/3 of the area of rectangle. But the condition is rectangle हमेशा end point से ही बनाया जाए, है ना? So actually let me show you by an example, so ज़्यादा समझ में आएगा, है ना? But try to not remember this, try to understand this what I am trying to say. मेरी बात को फिर से सुनना. मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि the area किसी भी कर्व का अगर मुझे फाइंड आउट करनी है एंड वी एक्चुअली ड्रॉ एन रेक्टेंगल फ्रॉम इट्स एंड, ठीक है, लाइक यहाँ पे देखो ये कर्व है, इसकी एंड पॉइंट यहाँ पे है और यहाँ पे है. अपन क्या कर रहे हैं, यहाँ पे एक रेक्टेंगल बनाया ना, ये ब्लू कलर से जो हमने करा है, जो हमने परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करी है यहाँ पे, ये और ये, है ना? तो ये हमने क्या करी है, ये हमने एक परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करी है यहाँ पे परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉ करिए. So this is actually a rectangle. DBFE is actually a rectangle. So what I'm trying to say is कि मान लो कि तुम्हें एरिया निकालना है यहाँ पे OABCO का, OABCO का, इसकी एरिया निकालनी है, हमें इस पार्ट की एरिया निकालनी है. सो व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, मैंने इसके एंड पॉइंट से एक रेक्टेंगल बनाया विच इज लुक लाइक ABFO, एंड इसकी 2/3 एरिया जो आएगी वो आएगी इस कर्व की एरिया, विच इज देखो 2/3 ऑफ द एरिया ऑफ OAB है ना? सो लेट मी शो यू बाय एन एग्जांपल, तो आपको चीजें क्लियर हो जाएंगी. एंड पहले तो ये वाली प्रॉब्लम कर रहे होते हैं आप. सो लेट मी टेक इट्स कॉपी. ये कॉपी नहीं होता है क्या? ओके, आई थिंक इट इज. ओके, so let me copy the question from you. Wait, or maybe we can write it as well. Okay, so but oh sorry, okay, leave it. Now let me try to write the question again. So what's our question is, so our question is nothing but area bounded between y is equal to 2x minus x square and y plus 3 is equal to 0, right? And there is some slope is equal to in 0, right? So what you have to do, first draw the figure. So let me draw the figure here, and then we are using the triangle form, है ना? So let's draw the figure here. So the y is equal to 2x minus x square is something look like our curve is on. Is that fine? Okay, so this is our curve, something look like where this point is 1,1. So try to understand. My figure is so much bad, huh? Okay, and this is our actually y is equal to 3 line. Okay, so this is actually y is equal to 3 line minus 3 line. Now there is some its root like 0, 0 and 2, 0, right? Now let me draw the rectangle from here, because we have to calculate area from there to there and try to solve this as well. So when we solve this, so actually what we will get, so let me try to write it here. So this is our end point, right? So what we have to do, we have to draw the end points. हमें क्या करनी होती है, हमें end point से क्या करनी होती है कि वो perpendicular डाल के rectangle बनाना होता है. So let me draw it the rectangle first and then we write the point there. So this is actually our rectangle look like. Try to understand because drawing is very poor. Okay, so now try to find the these points. So what you have to do, solve this both equations. So what we will get, the y is equal to minus 3. So minus 3 is equal to 2x minus x square. So x square minus 2x minus 3 is equal to 0. So we'll get x square minus 3x plus x minus 3 is equal to 0. So what we will get, x is equal to minus 1 and plus 3. right? So this value will be -1 comma -3, and this value will be nothing but 3 comma -3. Okay. So now we got the length of this. So what is the length of this cup? So यहाँ से यहाँ तक अपनी length 3 है, यहाँ लेंगे 4. So it will be 4 unit. And what is the length width of this rectangle? So देखो यहाँ पे इसकी थी 1,1. You can get this by -b²/2. I hope you learn this thing in quadratic equation. कि quadratic equation की peak कैसे निकालते हैं? If a is negative है ना, it will be like -b²/2f होता है. At x is equal to -b²/2f होता है. So try to solve and get, है ना? तो वो quadratic equation आपने पढ़ रखी होगी. Now, so we have to focus on the length and width of this. So what is the width of this rectangle? तो देखो 3 नीचे है, यहाँ से 3 नीचे है अपन, and एक ऊपर है, so its also width will be 4. Oh, it's in a square. And now what we have to find, now it's time to trace the area of required region. So this is our area of required region. तो हमने एंड पॉइंट से रेक्टेंगल बना लिया. अब इस रेक्टेंगल का 2/3 एरिया, 2/3 area of this rectangle will be area of this part जो हमने करी है, and what is the area of this region? This region will be 1/3 of the area of rectangle, जैसा हमने यहाँ पे कराया था. इस पार्ट का क्या था, हमने इस रेक्टेंगल को एंड पॉइंट से रेक्टेंगल बनानी है, and then try to find the area which is 2/3, है ना. ये हमने स्टैंडर्ड केस में यहाँ पढ़ा, and उसको प्रूव भी करी by drawing the figure. So let me try to write it here. So our area will be, let me use the some other color. So our area will be nothing but 2/3 of area of rectangle, है ना. क्या होगा, 2/3 of area of the rectangle, area of rectangle. So what it actually क्या हो गया यहाँ पे, so it will be 2/3. The area of rectangle is actually rectangle नहीं है, square है, because both length and width will be same now, so it will be square. So what we will get, actually 4 into 4 square unit. So 32/3 square unit is our area, and I hope you'll all understand is what I'm trying to say, right? Now I'm trying to say is let me show you something. Here. Find the area of the region outside the basically इस region के आपको area बतानी है ना. So what its area will be? So its area will be nothing but 1/3 of. So this is the area of the required region actually. और हम लोग क्या देख रहे हैं, outside area. So it will be nothing but 1/3 of the area of rectangle. ध्यान रखना है कि हमें रेक्टेंगल बनानी है कहाँ से, तो एंड पॉइंट से, है ना. कहाँ से बनानी है, तो एंड पॉइंट से. So area of rectangle, and it will be equal to what, 1/3 into 4 into 4, right? So it will be equal to 16/3 square unit. I hope these things were clear to you, है ना. और ये कुछ था भी नहीं, बस आपको समझना यहाँ पे यही है कि हमें जो एरिया फाइंड करनी है, तो एंड पॉइंट से एक रेक्टेंगल बनानी होती है, एंड देन रेक्टेंगल बना के कुछ नहीं करना है, जो कर्व की एरिया जो होगी ना, वो होगी 2/3 पार्ट ऑफ द एरिया ऑफ रेक्टेंगल, एंड जो एरिया आउटसाइड होगा, इट विल बी लाइक 1/3 ऑफ द एरिया ऑफ rectangle. I hope you'll all understand this, what I'm trying to say, है ना. So I think it will be okay. So let me tell you one more example. Otherwise, let me tell you one more thing here. Okay, so our something look like the next problem is you have to calculate. Let me question. You have to calculate the area between x square plus y square equal to 1. You all know that this is circle. This is the equation of circle, and uh, x plus y is equal to 1. This is straight line, right? So let me try to solve it. So what you have to do, first draw the circle. So this is our circle look like. This is our x-axis, and this is something our y-axis, you know. And the x plus y line is something what? Has our x plus y line. Its slope is negative, -1, right? So this is our line look like. And we have to calculate this area. What is our area of required region? Our area of required region is nothing but this. So what I'm trying to do here is I'm gonna draw here a rectangle. So let me try to write the first coordinate here. So this coordinate will be 1, 0, this one, and this coordinate is also 0, 1. Now it's time to draw the rectangle here. So I actually draw the rectangle here. Actually मुझे किसी और कलर से बनाना चाहिए था, but it will be fine. Okay, so this is our rectangle, है ना? This is our rectangle. This is our rectangle. Now we all know that. Now we all know that कि जो एरिया होता है, ये वाली एरिया between curve is nothing but this whole area, right? This whole area will be nothing but this whole area is nothing but 2 by, let me write with the black pen. So it will be like 2 by third of area of rectangle, and the area of rectangle is 1 into 1. But we have to subtract this area, which is area of triangle, which is half into 1 into 1. So let me try to solve it. So we'll get 2 by 3 minus 1 by 2. And we will actually get 6. 4 minus 3. So we'll get 1 by 6 square. देखा कितनी जल्दी बन गया. Otherwise you have to write the whole equation, try to solve and try to find the limit as well, है ना? But what I'm doing here is I'm just doing is nothing but I just got कि हमें इस स्टैंडर्ड रिजल्ट से क्या पता चला कि जो भी कर्व है उसके इनसाइड की एरिया क्या होती है. तो इस कर्व के अंदर की जो एरिया है ना, ये पूरी एरिया, अगर रेक्टेंगल बनाते हैं तो इस रेक्टेंगल की 2/3 एरिया आएगा. सो ये पूरा एरिया जो है ना, ये 2/3 आएगा. सो वी हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट दिस एरिया ऑफ ट्राइंगल टू गेट द एरिया ऑफ रिक्वायर्ड रीजन, है ना. दिस इज आवर एरिया ऑफ रिक्वायर्ड रीजन, है ना. So I hope these things were clear to you, and that's all for today's, guys. And in tomorrow's lecture, we were gonna start our new chapter, which is differential equation, which is important actually, है ना. So we will gonna start our new chapter, differential equation, tomorrow. And जितने भी थी एप्लीकेशन ऑफ इंटीग्रल, जितने भी केसेस थे 9-10 के, हमने 9-10 एप्लीकेशन देख रखे हैं केस वाइज, है ना. लाइक हमने क्या देख रखा, एस्टिमेशन ऑफ डेफिनेट इंटीग्रल देखा, इसमें हमने 3 केसेस देखे. उसके भी कई सारे सब केसेस देखे. कैसे फंक्शन को फाइंड करते हैं, डिटर्मिनेशन ऑफ फंक्शन देखा, इसमें भी कई सारे सब केसेस देखे. डिफरेंशिएटिंग एंड इंटीग्रेटिंग सीरीज देखा. एंड एरिया में तो काफी सारे केसेस एंड काफी सारे स्टैंडर्ड रिजल्ट हमने देखे, जिसकी हेल्प से अपन इजीली एरिया निकाला जा सकता है ना. सो ओके, so okay, that's all for today's. Thank you very much.